My most important piece of advice, if I could really turn back the hands of time, it would be to really narrow down your tool stack. Use one tool for everything. The more that you adopt, really, the more challenge it creates for you.
What role does technology play in modern bookkeeping and cash management? And how can small businesses leverage it to their advantage?
So, accounting technology is really, I think, a starting point today. If you're not using the latest and greatest, you are lagging behind. But when you're on these platforms, what these platforms allow you to do is to get quicker access to your data. They also allow you to work in a more flexible way from anywhere. And very importantly, they allow you to collaborate with service providers in a much more effective way. Just a decade ago, it wasn't uncommon to be sending backups to your accountant. Like, can you even imagine? Today, we just all log into the same file and we're looking at the same source of truth.
How has that changed how the relationship between SMBs and clients, or NPOs even as clients, and their accounting partners changed?
I think what it's leading to is ultimately better quality outcomes for the end client, right? Clients are able to get, putting it bluntly, better, faster, cheaper results, right? So reporting, not on demand because things aren't done in real time, but reporting that is much quicker, better quality because there's, greater transparency, greater access to information and data flow between the service provider and the client. And ultimately cheaper because it does, these tools do allow us to drive down the cost of our service. As we automate, the cost of delivering a service decreases, and that is passed on to the client.
Of course. And on the flip side, what are some of the things that maybe pitfalls, let's say, that those solutions and that improved relationship between the client and the accounting firm has helped those clients avoid?
I would say approvals is one, right? Approvals being manual previously, approvals could get missed, cash could be released before it should. Really, that just doesn't happen anymore, right? And also, I would say, transparency, really, where are my books? Where are things? And there can still be some, challenge here, but we're all looking at one source of truth, right? Everybody has access to the same data set. And so that decreases some of that questioning around, what have you done for me? Where are things?
And looking back, what is one piece of advice you would give to bookkeepers and accountants who are struggling to help their small business clients manage finances effectively?
My most important piece of advice, if I could really turn back the hands of time, it would be to really narrow down your tool stack. Use one tool for everything. The more that you adopt, really, the more challenge it creates for you. And really that impacts your customer in a negative way. So there is always the pain of trying to confidently convince a client that they need to adopt your tool stack. But that pain that you will bear up front will far, far benefit you over the long term. It'll benefit you and it'll benefit your client.